Hey guys, hope you're alright. Today was a lovely day to trade. A lot of trades and opportunities in the market. NQ provided loads of great trades and high volatility and good price movement. And yeah, it was a wonderful day all in all. So let's see how I did today. So I'm going to give you a little bit of context for the first trade that I took. This is a 5-minute chart. You can see that we swept the overnight high during London session, and we're changing market structure both on the 1 minute and the 5 minutes. So now we backtested the 50%, and I decided to enter a 1 minute short here, a one contract short here, and the trade went into my direction, but then I put my stop to break even because I thought we didn't clear the 24 EMA, and ES were still struggling to break the CVD line, and that was a mistake. I should have let this trade play out. As you see, the trade play out quite nicely. I could have been in large profits here, but yeah, I decided to enter again here based on the 24 and previous day equilibrium retest here, and I went to the bathroom and I wasn't at the BC. I should have placed my take profit below the local lows because I entered on a 1 minute time frame trade, and yeah, I should have taken 1 minute time frame take profits. It also was a 5 minute fair value gap here, and when I came back at the computer, I saw I was in drawdown, so I closed the trade for a loss. Here I was eyeing this view up trade, but I was waiting for a delta reaction, and by the time the delta reaction came, the price already moved far away from view up, and yeah, I entered quite high here. Even though the trading direction and trading idea was right, yeah, I just got stopped for a loss and I couldn't trade anymore on my first evaluation. So I decided to reset another evaluation account. So yeah, here I am trading on the second evaluation account, and I entered this New York Open backtest here. I wait for a 1 minute candle close above the level, and yeah, I'm trying to see a reaction here. The trade is taking longer than anticipated. I'm thinking about closing the trade at this point, but yeah, let's see what happens. So eventually I just get stopped out for $200 to the tick, and then the move retraces and goes to take profit. So it was a case of bad luck, I'd say, because yeah, I should have placed my stop loss just a few ticks lower and I would have been golden. But yeah, that didn't happen. Now I entered on this previous day point of control 8 EMA backtest here with 1 and 2 contracts. I compounded the trade. It was a winning trade, and I placed my stop near the previous day value area high here on NQ. And yeah, I was confident that we're going to reach this level, and yeah, we did that just fast. And I made back my losses, and I'm $400 in profit. So I entered a short right away because previous day value high was a level that Severin gave in his morning update. And yeah, I just took it as a scalp. As you can see, we got a nice reaction out of it. But I just got $100 out of it, and now I entered on this 8 EMA backtest here. It was a bad trade. Why? Because we just rejected from a strong tier 1 level, and I shouldn't have been so overzealous in getting into a trade in such a short amount of time. I get stopped. I re-enter the trade because we closed the 1 minute candle above. But yeah, my stop loss here is really badly placed, and I'm even choking the trade even more. I'm trying to place my stop below the New York view up and New York open, but I didn't, and I just closed the trade for a loss. You can see that was a mistake, and we didn't, I wouldn't have gotten stopped out. I entered the trade again, so 3 times I entered the same trade based on the same trading idea. Had I put a larger stop loss, I wouldn't have incurred any of the initial 2 losses, and I would have still been in the same trade. But yeah, I get stopped out the third time from this trade, and then eventually the trade starts playing out. I enter based on momentum and on delta reaction. We're also claiming the CVD line, and yes, is pushing higher. So I'm quite confident in this trade right now, and yeah, I see that we're approaching the previous day value at a high level. So I'm thinking this is resistance. Let me put my stop in profit, and I close the trade for a small win, $100 I think. And then we backtest the New York view up, and I see a nice reaction, so I decide to go with momentum here, and I place my stop in profit, and I close this trade again for a small profit. So I'm quite pleased of these small scalps. I could have entered a bit sooner on the New York backtest straight away. So right now I'm gambling with 1 contract before the news. Right now, the news hit, and you can see that this was just a gamble. I took it long here before the news because we claimed previous day very high. We were building value above very high. So I thought we were going to see continuation, and the news came in bullishly. So now, right now, we're moving higher. We backtested the ATMA. I was trying to get in a limit long there. I couldn't, but now I finally got my retest of the ATMA, and I'm choking this trade. I don't want to lose. I placed my stop at break even. So yeah. I tried it again, but at this point, price is taking more time than I like, so I placed my stop a little bit lower, and I'm trying to get out at break even, but I just get out in $100 profit. So we went much lower from there. We bounced from the VWAP, and right now we're backtesting the ATMA. So I'm placing my stop in profit, but price didn't have any of it, so I exited at break even. And now we're moving lower. You can see that that was a good exit out of the trade. So now we're backtesting the 50 SMA here. We had a nice reaction from the 50 prior, a couple of candles prior, but I didn't like the reaction, so I get out for $100 loss. And now we're testing this naked value area low. It's a daily untested level in confluence with the previous day high. So I place my stop at break even because I want to see a larger reaction from this level. But I just get stopped out, and I decide to enter again. And yeah, this wasn't the best entry because ES was pushing higher, and I just realized that, and I'm deciding to place my stop at break even. And you can see in the next video that the price went much higher from there. And yeah, here I recognized from chat, someone shared that this was a naked weekly point of control. We claimed it, we backtested it. So now I'm in a one contract long position from this level, and we get a nice reaction here, but it's only a scalp in an uptrend. So I just closed for $100 loss. Now, let me give a bit of context. You can see what we're doing on screen. We rejected from that naked weekly point of control. We built a little bit of value above it, and we lost the level. And as soon as we lost the level, I think the news came in bearishly, and price just dunked. ES also created a weak buying tail at the same time as NQ lost the naked weekly point of control. So what that meant is that we had a recipe for seeing price move lower, and that we just did. So right now, I saw some of my colleagues in the Chart Champions and on the Rivalry server that they were just getting these moves, man, right before the news, after the news, before the drop. Like they were in these trades, and I just figured, bro, like I want to get into this large volatility move here. So that's my reasoning of why I'm entering this trade here. It's a bad reason. I was $500 in profit. I took a large break. I had lunch. I came back, and now I'm seeing everyone just taking these incredible wins, being in like thousands of dollars profit. So I want to get in on such trade, but I'm against the trend. We have 5-minute one-time framing. Delta is exploding to the downside, and this is a recipe for disaster. As you can see, I lost one trade in this spot. I enter another trade in the same spot. Yeah, I'm not waiting for a 1-minute candle close confirmation. I'm just trying to see something that I want to see. And yeah, the market has other plans, and I get stopped again for $300 something. So I lost all of my $600 profit. And then again, I enter here a one contract long out of nothing, no setup, no nothing, just based on the fact that I saw a lot of people winning and I wanted to be in such a trade. And I compound the losing trade. We get a bit of a move, and I lose $900. So at this point, I'm down $900 from $600 profit. I decide, you know what, if this is going to be if we're going to see continuation from this point onwards, so be it. I'm done. I was tilted. This was a pure tilt trade. I just entered the same trading idea in the same spot, 3 contracts. I placed my stop below the lows and my take profit above the previous day equilibrium around the previous day point of control. And yeah, I went downstairs and I didn't care what happened. And yeah, I just came back to the PC screen and I saw I won $2,000 and I made back my loss here. I'm $900 in profit, and I decided not to trade for a long time because I took like a 1 or 2 hours break here, and I came back at the computer and I decided to see what's happening, and I saw that we rejected from, or we bounced from the previous day value low again, a level that Severin from Chart Champions shared in his daily update, and it was a tier 1 level, as Rivalry would say, and we bounced from it with quite the reaction here. You see that we didn't spend much time there. On the 5 minutes, I think we just tweaked the level, and the reaction was lovely. And yeah, I didn't get in on it because I was too afraid of entering a stupid trade because we saw such a big downtrend and the bearish momentum was so high. And so I decided to wait for a little bit of confirmation. And as we claimed a few levels and we started moving sideways here, after we claimed the daily open and we're back inside the value area, I decided to take a confirmed trade based on the claim of the 8 EMA and the 24 EMA, and I take this trade, and yeah, this trade took a while to play out. Most of the trades took a while to play out, and I placed my stop at the 50 SMA. It's a little bit above $200, and yeah, I placed my stop 40 ticks away. So at this point, I don't like my stop loss. It's random. It's not below the 5-minute low or anything. You can see that I'm measuring now. I should have placed my stop $200 further away had I wanted to place the stop loss at the correct invalidation. But yeah, I just won this trade, and that was all of my trading day. Let's go through my TradeZilla trade screen here, and you can see that starting with the first trade here, the NQ trade. Let's look at it. It was an overnight high sweep in confluence with the previous day point of control. We had a retrace into the 0.5. ES was in confluence. It was also an SD flip on the 5 minutes. So a really good trade, a decent trade. I didn't accept risk. I was afraid of taking stupid trades, and I got out at break even. But even though I had market structure confirmation on the 1 and 5 minutes, 5-minute CSB candle structure break, 1-minute candle close, 5-minute candle close, plenty of confirmation and confluence, but I was too overzealous in the fact that I didn't want to take bad trades today and start the day as I did the last couple of days, so I exited at break even. No problem, right? So let's see what happened afterwards. I took this loss here. It was that trade based on the previous day equilibrium, 24 EMA, 5-minute fair value gap, another really great trade. This trade I lost just because I didn't TP when I should have. I should have placed my take profit below the local lows. It was a 1-minute entry and a 5-minute entry, and I should have placed my stop accordingly, not randomly front running the view up. So yeah, that was my mistake in this trade. So I lost this trade. So 2 trades I lost. One trade, the first trade I lost because of fear and emotions. The second trade I lost because I didn't care and I went to the bathroom and I didn't care if I win or lose. And yeah, when I came back to the computer, I was already in drawdown and I saw that I was in 400 unrealized profit. So I was a bit annoyed at this point. And then I took another trade here. It was a poor trade because my entry was really late. Let me put here, poor entry, too late. And yeah, the trading idea played out had I entered on view up on the 1-minute candle close confirmation. But yeah, so that's when I stopped trading my first evaluation. And then I took this New York Open and 50 SMA Delta reaction. Yeah, this trade was bad because I poorly managed it. I placed my stop loss inaccurately or inappropriately. Therefore, I got stopped and the move just played out without me. And then I took this no setup momentum-based trade. It was the same trading idea as the previous trade, but it was like a worse entry, but it's just based on the fact that ES was pushing higher. I saw a nice delta reaction. I'm with the local trend. I didn't wait for any confirmation. So yeah, I won this trade. After this, previous day value high scalp. This played out pretty nicely. ATMA, I lost this trade. It's, yeah, sometimes I lose this type of trades. And then let's see here. So I take this trade 3 times, right? If you remember, this is the trade that I took 3 times in the same area in the chart, and I lost it all of the times. It was a combination of a inaccurate stop loss placement, poor trade management, and not letting the trade play out. This is me trading bad. The trading idea wasn't the worst. I could have waited and not lose any of these trades had I put my stop loss in the best place or in a good place. But yeah, this is just mistake on my part, and yeah, I can only learn from it and just learn to have a wider stop loss and let the trades play out. So yeah, that's something to ponder upon. Again, a no setup trade, momentum, and yes, confluence. Was this a win? Was this a loss? Yeah, this was a win. I could have taken profit a little bit more in profit, but yeah, profit is profit, so I won't complain. Another win, 24 and 8 EMA, ES and NQ confluence, 1 minute candle close on the 1 minute time frame. Here, it was a news gamble. I'm going to be honest, I take this type of trades when the market structure is bullish. I'm waiting for a sign of strength, or if I'm not waiting for a sign of strength and I know the news are going to come out in 1 minute, I'm just going to enter a long here. I'm going to place my stop $200 away, and if I lose, I lose. If I win, I was $600 in profit at the best point in this trade. I could have won 600, but nonetheless, I won 300, and I'm okay with that. Here is an 8 EMA trade with a local trend. After the news, I didn't let the trade play out and I choked the trade. Again, 8 EMA trade, delta reaction. I think it's not far from this previous trade. This one played out, yeah, 10 minutes after I took, I don't know what this trade was, I got stopped at break even. Then I took this loss on the 50 SMA. I entered a bit late. I waited for the delta reaction, but by the time the delta reaction happened, just as the first trade on New York Open, the trade played out without me. So a couple of break-even trades, and afterwards I take this claim of the naked weekly point of control in a strong trend. This is with the trend. And after this trade, I took those 3 losses. So I took a long break. I went and had lunch. And when I came back, I saw everyone in the group just taking these EMAs, like these huge wins. They caught all of the drops. And I was just like having FOMO. I wanted to catch a trade like this. So no reason here like to avoid this type of trades. Like I was $500 or $600 in profit at this point, and I just took like 3 trades. I lost $1,400 in the span of 3 minutes. So yeah, this is just FOMO here. It's bad trading. I shouldn't watch what the people are doing in the group. And yeah, moving on to the next trade. This was in the next 3 minutes. I saw a first sign of strength, but then again, a lot of mistake. I was against the trend, against 5 minutes one-time framing, broke the rules, focus on making money instead of focusing on taking good trades, low probability, only one reason to enter, poor trade management, and repeated entry after losing the 3 more trades before. So yeah, this was a bad trade all in all, but I was right in my trading idea, but that doesn't excuse it. I shouldn't take this type of trades, and I'm aware of it. It was just a gamble. I could have lost this evaluation, but I made 2K in it. So yeah, no excuse here. Not proud of it, but it is what it is, man. This is trading. It happens. It shouldn't happen, but it happened to me. But don't do it if you're watching this video and you want to learn something. Don't get FOMO when you see people in chat making money and having a good day. I fall prey to that a lot of the time because I see a lot of people make loads of money, and I'm sitting here just like taking stupid trades, and I get pissed and I get tilted. So yeah, I think while trading, you should trade your own plan. You should also look to see what the coaches are saying and other people that see the market better than you, but don't try to replicate or just enter stupid trades because you're FOMOing. So right now, we rejected or we bounced from the previous day value low, and I waited for a sign of strength. I didn't enter on the previous day value low, even though that was a 3 or 6. That was a like big winning trade. I could have made, what's that, 60, like $600 to $800 had I entered on the previous day very low. But I entered after a sign of strength. I entered on the 8 and 24 EMA with a local trend, with confluence, with momentum, with a 1 minute candle close based on the 1 and 5 minute time frame. So I'm pretty happy about this entry. It wasn't an impulsive entry. It was a trade that I thought about. And yeah, this was the day. You can see my win rate is pretty small, but I took 24 trades and 1, 2, 3, 6 trades I took just stupidly. Like 6 trades were just like FOMO trades and just like being stubborn in the same area in the chart. And yeah, I had a good profit factor, 1.24. And the first 3 trades, yeah, poorly managed. The trading ideas weren't bad, but again, I lost a lot of trades now because I had too tight of a stop loss. And yeah, that's it. So from me today, yeah, I had a good performance. I'm proud of the fact that I noticed these 2 first trades. I could have made bang in these 2 trades. I could have started the day with 1K or more profit had I managed these trades correctly. And yeah, I just didn't, and it is what it is. And afterwards, I just managed these 2 trades poorly. And yeah, moving forward, these trades were taken based off bad stop loss placement and some FOMO trades. But yeah, all in all, I made some mistake. I had some luck. I ended the day positively. So yeah, looking back at it, this is how my calendar looks. 700 on Friday, a couple of losing days here, and I ended the day positively. But yeah, I lost on my evaluation account. I'm going to share that right now. You can see that I'm at 49 on 100 on here, and I'm at 51K on the second one. So pretty annoying, but can't do anything about it at this point. So yeah, this was everything I had to share with you today. Hope you enjoyed it. A bit ashamed of my performance, but nonetheless, it was a lovely day to trade, and I'm learning every day. And hi to everyone that's watching. And thanks, guys, for watching and tuning in, and have a good one. Peace out.